Hello. Hello. In this lesson, we are looking at multiplying and dividing decimals by powers of 10. What does powers of 10 mean? All numbers like 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, where you have 1 as your first digit followed by zeros is called multiples of 10. In this lesson, we want to see how do we work out if a decimal is multiplied by a number like this or is divided by a number like this. When you're multiplying a decimal by a power of 10, all you need to do is move the decimal point to the right by the number of zeros. For example, if we are timesing 12.456 by 100, 100 has got two zeros. So that means I need to move this decimal point two places to the right because I have two zeros here. So then first place, moving by first one place brings it between 4 and 5, and by two places brings it between 5 and 6. So the decimal point will be here. So the answer is going to be 1245.6. So we move the decimal point to the right by the number of zeros. Okay, but sometimes what if the number of zeros were more than the number of digits I have to the right of the decimal point? Next example shows how to deal with that. Still, what we are going to do, we are moving the decimal point by the number of zeros, but we are going to fill any empty place with zeros. Let's look at this example. Multiply 14.56 by 10,000. So 10,000 has got four zeros. I need to move the decimal point four places to the right. So here, this is shown. You got 14.56. If I'll move it one place, it comes between 5 and 6. Another place, second place, it brings it to the right of 6. Third place here, and fourth place here. So I don't have any digits left here and here. So these empty places have to be filled with zeros. So we put zeros here. So you have two empty places, put two zeros here. And then the decimal point is here. But this decimal point now can be dropped. If there is no digit to the right of your decimal point, you can just drop the decimal point. So the answer becomes 145,600. When multiplying by powers of 10, we move the decimal point to the right. When dividing, it is the opposite. We move it to the left. For example, if I have 143.768 divided by 100, because I have two zeros here, I need to move the decimal point two places to the left. So moving one place to the left will bring it between 4 and 3, and second place to the left will bring it to between 1 and 4. So the answer will be 1.43768. 1.43768. So we move the decimal point two places to the left because 100 has got two zeros. Now, again, sometimes when you're dividing, you might have more zeros than the digits to the left of the decimal point. Then what do we do? This example explains it. We got 14.356. We're dividing it by 100,000. How many zeros do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I'm dividing and I've got 5 zeros, I need to move the decimal point 5 places to the left. Okay, let's write the number. The original question was 14.3. That's 14.356. I move the decimal point 5 places to the left. First place brings it between 1 and 4. Second place brings it to the left of 1. Third place, fourth place, and fifth place. So my decimal point should be here now. But I have now 3 empty places left. 1, 2, 3. I need to fill them with 0. Okay, so that's my answer. However, because to the left of the decimal point there is no digit, I can put a 0 here. So then we can add a 0 here. So the answer becomes 0.0001436. Now, if we had a whole number and we are multiplying or dividing by a power of 10, what we can do, we can add a decimal point to the right and then follow the same steps as before. Say, for example, I'm timesing 517 by 100. And the quickest way here is just say, okay, 100 has got 2 zeros. I'm going to put 2 zeros in front of that. So 517 followed by 2 zeros. So 51,700. That is the quickest way. But also if we want to follow the procedure as we had before, I can 517, I can add a decimal point to the right. So this is still 517. Just with this decimal point added to the right. Now because I'm timesing by 100 and 100 has got 2 zeros, I need to move it 2 places to the right. So 1 was here, so it goes 1, 2 is here, and then there are 2 empty places. These empty places needs to be filled with zeros, so you get 5.7, 0, and 0. And there is a decimal point here. But this decimal point at the end can be dropped. So you get 551,700. But as I said, quickest way is just when you're timesing a whole number by a power of 10, just add the zeros in front of the number. This is more helpful when you dividing by a power of 10. Here I'm dividing a whole number by a power of 10. So this is 100 has got 2 zeros. I need to move the decimal point 2 places to the left, but this has no decimal point. So what I can do, I can add a decimal point to the right. So it becomes still 4,327, just this decimal point added. This needs to be moved 2 places to the left because I'm dividing by 100 and 100 has got 2 zeros. So 1 place and 2 places. So that gives me 43.27. That is the final answer. Thank you for your attention.